Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
I'm Steve.
I'm Mark.
And this is Smokey Steve and Marc.
Oh, yes, it is.
Welcome or welcome back.
Yes, hello.
Happy Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. It's Terrible Tuesday.
It was Tuesday.
Well, we're in the middle of a heat wave here.
And heat wave, I understand we all live in different parts of the world. Heat wave for here is like 90, 85, 90.
Yeah.
That's hot. In the summer, we might hit 100 twice.
Twice or
you
something.
know.
But it went past 90 today. And,
Yeah.
and you know, for having it heat up so quickly, too, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
we had snow
It snowed in
less
May.
than a month ago. I know. And so it was really hot. I was out in the garden, 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Doing a little filming, and like, it was so hot. I mean, we had to sit in front of the fan for a minute. And,
Bugs. There's a
but
lot of bugs in the garden.
we did put the air conditioner on, so it's already cooled off in here. So
Yeah, which is good.
and I don't usually go out to work in the garden until the evening anyway. So
Yeah.
it'll be better, you know. But Oscar's like sprawled out.
Yeah.
In the shade. He's
Yeah.
I've been filling his water up like 3 times a day. I'm like he wouldn't find water somewhere, but he's pretty dependent on us now, so
Maybe
I make sure he
out.
has water and food, and then I'm brushing. He's never seen a brush before.
Well, I wouldn't think a feral cat would.
No, and when I first started doing it, he was like, "What the heck is that thing?"
Mhm.
And now it's a routine. Like, I do my stuff in the garden, the lights come on because of the timer, you know, around the porch, and I'm like, "We have a half hour left." So then he knows too, because he starts yelling at me from the steps to come up.
Mhm.
So I come up, and he's like, "Where's my brush?" And then I brush him every night, and he loves it now. It's so funny.
Oscar,
I know.
our second cat.
I know.
Well, he's still out in the garden. God
Yeah.
bless him, in this heat. Sometimes he lays in the sun and he's like hot
Hot to the touch. Like, he'll sun himself for a while,
Yeah.
and then he'll go like hide. And I put the new water feature in, and he plays in it.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
And speaking of the water feature, we did do a little garden update.
Oh yes, I promised. I know it's a little longer than a week, but we do a weekly garden update of how things are growing and looking and stuff like that. So we went out and did that. Should we show it now, or do?
It was worth the bug bites. I hope you think so.
I didn't get one bug bite, but they must like you.
I'm just so sweet.
Something like that.
Well, we'll insert that here. Okay.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Hi everybody, how you doing? I thought we would take this time to give you our little weekly update of how the garden is growing. I guess it's a little later than a week, but whatever. Let's get to it. So anyway, I just want to show you that the container gardens are doing really great. Some beautiful flowers, huh? Really nice. And I really wanted to show you, look at the bells of Ireland. Super cool, huh? Really nice. I was very happy how, and he'll get bigger too. Now these, are what the bells of Ireland are known for, the kind of calla lily looking, thing. But that's not the flower. The flower's inside. It'll be a small little white flower, and that'll bloom a little later in summer. But they're renowned for this spike here, like this, and it makes it such an impact in a cut flower arrangement. They're so cool looking. Anyway, that's your bells of Ireland. He'll probably get another foot tall, and probably, I don't know, 10 to 20 offshoots. So, pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, look, everything's turning out nice. Look at the cosmos. Everything's turning out nice. So, why don't we go down in the yard and I'll show you how everything else is growing. Come on. Okay, so we'll start here, I guess, and you have to please forgive me because I'm doing all the finishing touches now, like all the final little tweaks, and of course I'm not done, but I only got half the lawn mowed and whatever, we'll get to it. So anyway, our cut flower garden is doing really, really nice. I identified the culprit of this, of what's happening here, and I got some neem oil, and it took care of the problem, so that's pretty good. I like to think the little insects are trying to make lace out of the leaves. Whatever. Anyway, coming along, these are straw flowers, and they'll get about this high, and they make really, really great cut flowers. So, nothing more new over here. The columbines are doing good. Everything's doing well there. And this is our pumpkin patch. I extended the trellis over here about 2 feet, They're already starting to grow up. I think they just like exploded in the last week. So we'll see what happens. The rock garden's doing really, really nice. This is our silver dollar plants here. They're doing good. The hostas, they're all doing well. Oscar's own garden is doing well. This is his nip, kitty nip. So that's doing well. And look, I finished the water feature. Now that's a solar operated fountain. It will be steady if the sun was shining right on it, but I just wanted to show you. That looks pretty cute, huh? Yeah. I put some succulents in here. And I put my little village around. Remember we made these? These were our
concrete.
Yeah, our concrete village that we made there. So, okay, maybe I'm talking too much. Gladiola's doing really nice. We have a bud. I love gladiola. Lavender. So everything's coming along pretty nice. This is our cottage flower garden around the post here. Dying to see what they're all. I see some cosmos and stuff, but. Okay, our sorrel here, that's doing well. New addition, St. John's wort over there. He's doing well. Okay, over here, oh, these are our cucumbers. They're doing really good. They're gonna grow up there. Tomatoes, woo, I'm gonna have to stake him. Yes. Peppers, basil, rosemary, oregano, and parsley. And your cabbages.
My cabbage, which are huge.
They are. Look, there's a cabbage in there. Your ampersands.
My ampersands.
Aren't they cute? They look really quite vibrant this year. I think what I'll do is maybe I'll cut them and we'll put them in the video today. What do you think? Yeah, why not? And then this over here, spinach in the middle, and let's see. Maybe I can pull one and show you. Hope I don't pull them too. Let's see. And we have a radish. There's probably more ready to go, but we'll do that later. It's always so exciting to do that.
Yeah.
And this, I have no idea. I have never had broccoli do this before in my life, ever. Look at them. They're tiny little buds. Some of them bloomed already. I have never had this happen before. I'm thinking this is the only seed packet that I didn't buy that was burpee. I always buy burpee seeds, and this one I didn't because I forgot, and this is what happened. So, I'm not too happy about the broccoli. Anyway, we have some corn coming up back here. Look how cute. Looks really good. And then in the middle, green beans. And more cucumbers here. They'll grow up this way. And finally, our walkway. These bloomed. I always think they're so pretty. And the time came up, we have some buds on our carnations. Yes, excited about that. And all of our English thyme came up. And I finally finished on the other side of the fence where we park. I finally did about a foot out, and we have some wildflowers and marigolds and stuff planted. So if you kind of look at it this way, it kind of, I kind of like extended it, both sides of the fence, so to speak. Mm-hmm. I don't know. And there's our water feature. I think it looks nice. Next year, I think I'll do the water feature a little larger. I just was testing it this year. I didn't know if I could do it, but I did. And you know what? I think it looks kind of nice. So, but anyway, still a long way to go. Oh, our morning glories. There's 4 of them. They're growing. They'll probably cover most of the fence. So I think I talked long enough. What else did I do? I finished putting all the lighting out. So maybe the next time we do an update, we'll do like a midnight walk in the garden. How about that? That's always fun. We did that last year. I am steaming hot. So let's go in and film our video for tonight, okay? Okay, let's go.
And they're pretty good too.
They're
pretty good.
They are. I'll tell you what, those carrots were good too.
The carrots were
were
really
very good. But the radishes are good too. They have a tiny bite to them.
They're that more than a tiny bite. I think
we've
been over
that.
this. They're a little more than a tiny bite.
I should have got the mild ones, but I like them like that.
But they're good. I
mean,
they're
good. And there's just something so pleasing about just grabbing something
and you
from
can eat
your
the
garden.
greens off these,
You can
eat the radish
You
greens.
can eat radish greens. I personally think they're very bitter, and it's all in the preparation of it. But you can.
You can make like a garden salad with all the edible greens out there.
Yeah. And do you like the water feature?
I do like the water feature. Now, I'm sure it's more grand when it's not.
Yeah, no, it's a
going
solar
like that.
fountain.
Yeah.
So when the sun hits it directly, it's a steady stream.
It's a steady stream.
Yeah, and then and it doesn't work when there's no light, so
Yeah.
it shuts itself off.
I like it. First of all, it looks like it wasn't too hard to put together.
No, it wasn't.
Which inspires me to probably be more likely to do it.
Yeah.
And it's cute.
It's cute.
It's
yeah. Cute. Like I said, next year I think I'll do it a little bit larger, and then I actually do have a pump that pumps water. Maybe do a little waterfall, but next year. Yeah.
We'll get there.
I'm still doing stuff this year out there. I said the finishing touches.
This one isn't done yet.
No, I still have plants to plant out there that aren't quite big enough in there, you know, but they were harder ones to grow, and I knew it, and I wanted to try it, so I don't know.
Thank God. I don't know what that garden would look like if it was up to me. I have no idea. I didn't even know that bee thing. You had to explain yesterday's video.
Oh, the
With
bee.
the
Oh, we
bee
forgot to
hotel?
show that. Oh, yeah.
I'll put a card up here. No idea what it was. Never heard of it before.
The bee hotel.
I have. He had to explain.
I
it to
didn't
me
know
today.
you didn't know. I thought it was more common than it was.
Doesn't
the comments I got back were like, I never heard of that. That's so great. But
I don't dip my toes in a lot of areas of interest that involve beehive hotel type things.
Right.
So,
right.
as you can imagine.
Well, I'm glad I did it.
And
then.
radishes don't come up much either.
No.
So
I guess not homegrown ones.
No.
I
mean,
know.
I wouldn't leave it overgrown. Our backyard was so overgrown.
It was
when we got
horrible.
here. I mean,
When
the
we
grass
got
was
here,
probably 2 feet tall.
And they never took care of it.
It looked like, how do I put this diplomatically? Appropriate to the neighborhood in which we live.
Yeah, downtown city,
Neglected. Weren't too sure what you were going to find in there. You said you kept hitting bumps. I swear there was coffins. Like you hit cement at one point.
Oh, there's cement
digging in the yard.
Half of those rocks came out of
it's
the
probably
ground.
a vault. You know.
I know, you never know.
So, but it looks so different now, and the neighbors notice, and they like it. And we have some neighbors that are owners, so they have like a different, I don't know, that pride in their property type thing. So they do their yards too. So we associate with those neighbors.
Yeah.
And they compliment, and they have dogs, and they're friendly. And
Yeah.
but it's like rear window. You can see them right here.
Yeah.
Like our neighbor, I can see her. Only once has she taken advantage of that.
Oh, yeah?
And shouted through the window. Only once. Her fence broke down during a thunderstorm.
Oh, that's right.
And she was like, I'm going to have to go into your yard. I'm
like, oh, well, of course you can.
She wouldn't even have to ask.
No, she wouldn't.
Actually, as long as she cleaned up after her dog, I wouldn't care if she brought her dog into the yard, honestly.
He's a big, golden retriever, I think?
I don't know.
I don't
What's
know.
the
He's a
dog's
big,
name?
big,
Star.
big
I think
dog.
Is the dog's name.
And he hangs over the porch, just his paws and his nose
With the
stick
nose.
out. It's so cute. We're trying to get a picture or a video for you, but we haven't been able to catch it. It's cute. But her porch is level to our living room window right here.
So when she goes out, every time she goes out, you
Yeah.
can see her.
Yeah. It's kind of cool. But that was the garden update. So that was that.
We're cooling off in front of the fan. I am a little skinny on top. Again.
You are.
I shaved off all my hair.
Yep.
Again. I'm just gonna give my scalp a break for like a week. Once it grows back, I'll probably bleach it again. I think. But
I think you look a little bit blonde here. I think you should.
Yeah.
You look good in it. You do.
But for now, I'm just letting it all rest. I had a bumpy spot that was a little bit red, so I'm gonna make sure everything heals before I put a bunch of more chemicals on it.
Yeah, let it heal up first so we can destroy it again.
Yeah, maybe I'll bleach it during the live next week or something.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Like I'll do it a little bit before.
Like in real time?
I could.
But that's an idea.
But my hair doesn't come up. It takes an hour for it to come up.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll start like half an hour before the live, so then halfway through the live I can go rinse it out and come back.
Yeah.
And it'll just be Mark's live for that time.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good. Yeah, you love the spotlight.
Yeah,
You just
really.
assume have me out of here.
Well.
I can tell.
No.
I can see. I'm not even looking. I know what your face is saying. But also today, you had a doctor's appointment.
Oh yes, thank you. Let's see. I should have counted them. I got a lot of comments and messages today saying good luck with your appointment today. I can't tell you what that meant to me. I was so surprised that people remembered and sent their well wishes on the day of the appointment. You know, like, I don't know. I guess I did talk about it a little bit because I was a little worried about it. But so thank you so much. And the update is just, there is an update, a little bit, I guess. So as you know, I was having problems more now with my knee, you know, and it being swollen and cramping in my feet and things like that. So I did have my appointment today with the rheumatologist, and he did a ton of tests, and blood work and scans and all that stuff, you know, that goes with it. Ugh. But anyway, so the end result, what he's doing for me is he's switching my medications. He took me completely off of the prednisone and put me on Medrol, and that is another steroid that's stronger than prednisone, and I take that for a week, and then he's going to see how I react to it and see what came out of it. Like, did it take care of the swelling? Did it, you know, is the pain better? Do I notice any changes? And if there is no change in the swelling or anything, next Tuesday he's going to remove the swelling. He's going to, you know, remove the fluid.
Drain the fluid out of your knee.
And then give me a steroid injection in the knee. And if I didn't do well on the steroid, he's going to take me off of the Plaquenil and put me on methotrexate first, see how well that goes, and then when we reconvene, then he's going to switch me to the biologic. So it looks like a 6-month process ahead of us. But this was the first one. He switched me to Medrol. And I'm curious, I did very well on prednisone as far as the symptoms go. So he's saying that the off-label things that happen with this is similar to prednisone. So it may help with mood, it may help with fatigue, you know, it may help with all these other things too. So we'll see what happens. He's leaning towards, believe it or not, gout. I'm like, gout? Really? Like, are you serious?
It's all that cheese is what it is.
Well, what he said is like all of these type of diseases clump together. So it's not uncommon for someone to have rheumatoid arthritis and gout, or, you know, lupus and RA, or, you know, like, it's not uncommon. But I'm like, really, are you serious, gout? Like, that's 3. Like, what else? What, you know? But I was happy with it. I knew there would be no definitive answer. I just wanted to make sure that I'm not doing permanent damage or more damage. I know it's progressive. I know all this, but I want to do what I can to slow it down or stop it or just not have damage, you know? And he was very, very open. He approved all the CBD oil. He said definitely give that a try. He also approved the marijuana, the medical marijuana card. He said that might be a really good alternative for pain. He said because I won't take pain medication at all. And he said that might be an option for you. So I'm glad that he's forward thinking. I'm glad he's looking outside the box as well as inside the box. And I'm really glad that we're switching the medication up because in my personal opinion, I'm not a doctor, but there was a marked change a couple weeks ago. And I feel like it's the medication not working anymore. That's what I think. I don't know, but that's the way it feels.
I think
there's been no change in 3 weeks, you know.
Sounds like they agreed with you.
I think
they switched
so
up your round of treatment.
They did. And he's hoping that I have success with this, and we can continue it on for a little bit before we have to switch over to the methotrexate. So we'll see what happens, but that's the update. I begin it tomorrow, so we shall see what happens.
I guess we shall. I'm going to have to look up the side effects and not tell you what they are. So
I looked up some of them.
So I know what to look for. Like when I'm not well, I was like, here's a list of things to look for. Now I'm going to go be nuts. And then you need to point them out to me along the way, periodically. So I'll do all the research on what you'll look like. Because the psychiatric effect of the steroids is what kind of puts me off. Because it's, you know, your behavior gets a little unpredictable. And that's just steroids, you know, period. So
I've had overall very good results with prednisone as far as like mood and pain and inflammation goes. And the fatigue. It helped with that too. I'm hoping it's the same with this, if not better. I hope it's not worse. Because steroids can mess with your head, you know. And I was very lucky with the prednisone, I guess, because I've heard horror stories of people on prednisone.
Yeah.
Like switching personalities completely, for the worse, But we shall.
Well, if you
see.
turn into like the Hulk after taking these,
they're not that type of steroid.
It's like the X-Men or something, like a
I
claw's
could
gonna come out of your
only
hand.
hope. I would love to. My weight is up. My BMI is up. My blood pressure is up. It's like a list, just check them off, check them off, check them off, check them off. But it all goes together.
See, I was fine in my last physical, so if I don't go for another one, I'm still fine. Because if we don't do testing, then there's no problem.
Oh my God!
A wise man once said.
So many times I've heard that.
Wise man once said. I think I saw it on TV the other day.
Yeah, wise. I don't.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know either. But I'm not here to.
I'm not talking. I'm just saying. But at any rate, you do remind me I need to take care of my physical health because during all this I blew everything off.
Yeah,
I take care. I follow up with my psychiatry appointments, but as far as going to a GP or anything like that, I don't go. The last thing I went for was arthritis.
It was a while ago. So you're due.
Yeah.
Well, I go back next week, and then 1 week after that is the doctor appointment with my GP. Conference call with the other 2 doctors. So I'm in good hands. I like my doctors. I do. So we'll just see what happens. But we got to get you back on things. You need to get your glasses. You need to go to the doctor.
There was a number of reasons why those things didn't happen. Most of all, me putting it off. But there were other things that took priority at the time, financially. Actually, I have a flexible spending account through my employer that I take advantage of because it comes out pre-tax. And that actually hits in a lump sum in June, and then it comes out of my paycheck every month thereafter. Yeah. So, on the strength, they put you the money up front, and they hope you don't quit. So, I have money there. Now I could use it for anything medical, so I can go get. I have vision insurance too, so I can go get glasses. I already had an exam, but it's actually been so long, I probably need another one.
You may need another one. You might.
A lot of work on the computer, actually on YouTube and working on my phone. Like, I can't see you guys now. I can't tell what time that is from here.
I can't either.
So, and I'm due, bifocals or progressives are my next step. And I'm not a candidate for LASIX and contacts would be ridiculous. I had them in high school. They were 3 times what everybody else's were. There was this tiny little line at the bottom of it because that's how it was supposed to go in my eye. Who the hell can see that if you're blind?
Right.
Whatever. So yeah, I'll get back on my stuff.
My co-worker, her name's Nicole, she just got color contacts, and they're light brown, and she has very dark eyes. I was shocked. I'm like, what happened? It looked weird at first, I'm like, what a difference. They've come a long way, I'll tell you. But now I'm used to it. I'm like, wow, that really looks good on you. Like, it really does. I've never really thought about eye color and changing it and things like that.
It's cheaper than it used to be.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I'd like to know what I'd look like with, like, really blue eyes.
I tried them out once. I played Rolf, the messenger boy, in The Sound of Music. So I had to kind of bleach my hair, and then it kept turning orange. So I was like, I had orange hair instead of, like, that Aryan white that I was going for. And blue contacts. I looked ridiculous. With my eyebrows. I looked ridiculous. And it was fake blue. It was like Crayola blue. And because my eyes are so dark and it floats, my pupils looked permanently dilated. So, yeah. I didn't look well. Yeah. And I was all of 148 pounds, probably, too. You have the picture of me. Well, I don't share it with you guys because I'm dressed like a Nazi because it was The Sound of Music. And I'm not too comfortable with pictures of me in Nazi regalia floating around the internet.
I would think not.
There's a lot of things, but that's really not one.
No.
So,
no. Well,
context would be meaningless.
Somehow, just to see it. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. I'm going to say no. Probably. Okay. That wouldn't come out. But that's the thinnest picture I have of myself, actually. So. Speaking of, it's watermelon season, by the way, just so everyone knows. The watermelons are good now. My parents brought one over. It was delicious. Now it is.
Thank you for telling us that.
It is good. It's
good.
They're good. They were really crap it's winter. You don't get a good one. And if there is watermelon, it's $19 or something like that. Yeah. But
this is a nice juicy.
Watermelon, if I had one diet secret, watermelon. Yeah. Before any meal you have like a pint of cubed up watermelon cold. It's the same as drinking like a glass of water before
Yeah,
your meal
before
to feel
you eat.
full.
Yeah, to feel full.
But that's who the hell wants to eat after you drink a big glass of water?
Right.
All your
I might do that actually, because I gotta get things under control. I'm almost to the weight. I'm almost to my highest weight again, and so I'm gonna start that. I mean, honestly, I was procrastinating because I talked 2 weeks ago. I talked about how I wanted to make some changes in my life. Weight was one of them, and what I was eating, a diet. But I've been putting it off. Partly because I procrastinate, yes, but partly because I wanted to do it in conjunction with my doctors. Like I wanted to get as much help and support as I can to do this, you know, without screwing anything up. Because in the past, I would just stop eating, get to the weight that I want to be at, and then maintain it.
You know, it's something to look into if you felt like it. Your insurance would cover a nutritionist, given what's going on with you.
It would.
Or a dietitian.
And he did mention that. I think he might even be on this paper somewhere that I can look at. But anyway, that's for the future.
They're always fun. I like a nutritionist. It's like food Q&A.
Yeah, right?
They put together meal plans for you and tell you about calories and fats and
yeah.
You know.
Methylprednisolone, or I don't know. Medrol. That's the new medication. But anyway, we're backtracking to health again.
Well, at least it's to health and not illness.
Well,
so,
yes, that's true.
Well, I got nothing going on for the rest of the night except I'm going to work on this.
I don't either, and I'm off tomorrow. Oh, I'm so happy.
It's a good thing.
That 6:45 comes very fast.
It does. It does. It does.
I sleep into 8:30, and I'm like, yes, I'm sleeping in. I mean, gosh, I was never a morning person, ever. I always work second shift. I mean, it would be nothing for me to sleep till 11. Like normally, sleep till 11. Now, I can't do that. I can't do that at all. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I feel like bad if I do.
I have like my own little private time now. Nothing perverse. But when you get up at 6, whatever you get up, and you're out of the bed, then I can roll over and I can actually see the time on your clock.
Oh, okay.
Because I have to sleep on my right side because there's no room if I roll over. So once you're out of the bed, I can do that. And I can also watch the TV. So I can drift in and out of sleep for like 2 hours because I don't get up until 2 hours after you do because I don't have work till 9.
Yeah.
So it's a little quiet time for myself I enjoy. It's another little bit carved out of the day for Steve.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Steve needs Steve time.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
And you gotta grab it where you can get it during a lockdown. So.
This is true.
And then I have my infomercial time at night. That's the last thing I'll be doing today. Finish this video.
Kathy Mitchell.
I'm still looking for Kathy Mitchell. I found behind the scenes of making one of those, the Ready Set Go, the Express Ready Set Go. I found the making of the infomercial.
I gotta find you one of those somewhere and give it, because that way, you're just too into this.
Don't even put it into the ether. We are not soliciting used infomercial products.
What do you mean?
I don't want crap sent here that's like an old infomercial product. I don't want you to buy it. They're just novelties. I'm just interested in them.
You still have to have one. I mean, you know, with her picture on it. I mean, what? I can't think of anything better at this moment.
I don't know. I couldn't find where she lived either. Isn't that weird?
She probably lives in California.
I would think California.
I don't know, but who cares? It's Kathy Mitchell.
I care. Well, on that high note...
Well, if you care, I care.
Well, that's very sweet of you. You don't care. But it's nice of you to indulge me.
If you care about my garden, I would care about Kathy Mitchell.
Fair enough. Well, thank you all for watching.
That? Now, tomorrow is Wacky Wednesday. So did y'all get your powder dye? We're doing some ice dyeing tomorrow. I'm terribly excited.
He got enough for 2 of us.
I did, because he's doing it. We're doing it on Wacky Wednesday. So if you want to do it in real time with us, grab some powdered dye. And freeze some ice, too.
All right. Well, high note.
Yep.
High note. Hot note.
Hot, high notes.
It's really hot being an inch away from you. So... So thank you all for watching. Please do subscribe. Hit the like button and the bell on your way out so you get the alerts. You can follow Mark and I on Facebook at SmokeySteveAndMarc or on Instagram at SmokeySteveAndMarc. Our email address and contact info is all listed below. Thank you again, and we will see you tomorrow for Wacky Wednesday.
Oh, yes, we will. It was very nice seeing you tonight. Oh my gosh, I hope you like the garden and all of our little updates and everything, and I hope you join us tomorrow for Wacky Wednesday. Remember, everybody, please stay safe, stay well, but above all else, stay positive, everybody. All right, we'll see you next time. Ciao!